good.
Well, I don't know how to make it. I need it to stand up just a little bit taller.
Sorry about the chaos tonight. We're using... I don't know what we're using. It's Tessa's phone, and here we are.
I don't understand why it won't lock. Is my, like...
It won't lock. Being locked is cringe. We'll go back here. All right, so...
I'm gonna put it on top of...
Philip had to fight a group of terrorists, and they kicked him in the stomach so hard his left leg fell off. So here we are. It's me and Tess. What? Oh, Tess found a thing. All right.
Don't know if it's gonna stay.
I feel tall.
Because I'm short.
Do you feel tall?
No.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Apologies.
Oh, yeah, sink to my level.
That's better.
Okay.
That's better.
There we go. Hi,
Here we
Rachel.
are. Oh, hi. Oh, God. Should I pull it up so we can watch?
I mean, it pops up a little bit. I'll keep an eye on it. Oh, my God.
Oh, God. Should I? Oh, God. Pull it up so we can... Let me mute that. Okay, here you go.
We don't have a whole feedback loop going.
All right. Here we are. Hello.
Hi.
My name is Chloe.
Tommy pre-gamed hard.
So we are here tonight to talk about Unico.
Yes, we are.
Nothing else matters. We're just here to talk about Unico.
That's the only thing. Oh, Philip's here.
Oh, hi, Philip. I did tell him we were going to talk about Unico for 45 minutes. And he was like, okay, cool, I'll join. Philip's having a bad day because of the terrorists.
The terrorists and his left leg and the shark.
Yeah, terrible.
Pretty awful, yeah. I can't even imagine.
So anyway,
Yeah.
Unico. All right, so
Here it is.
yeah,
it's really, really wonderful.
We're going to talk about this first.
We may as well.
Oh my God, Unico is a manga/anime from like the 70s, early 80s. If Philip was here, he would know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember seeing pieces of it as a child.
Published in 1976.
Mm-hmm.
So it's from 1976.
I was 2 when it came out.
Cool. I was
And-
negative something.
Yeah, you were not even a glimmer in your father's eye,
No.
which is a phrase that is upsetting. But anyway, Unico, it's super cute. Oh my God, Unico is so adorable.
It's very cute.
And then it ends and they're like, oh, to be continued. And I was like, but
That's
why?
not fair.
I would really like it to be
Continued
done.
now.
We're like, can we get all of the story? And they were like, absolutely not. No. It will be continued.
Yeah,
there's
it's
this-
really pretty.
It's so pretty and it's so cute and I love it so much. Yeah.
It's nice.
So the only thing I can think of in the last 10 years that is even close to this as far as like the way that it played on my emotions is Steven Universe. Like,
I can see that.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's not just me.
No, I can see that.
Okay.
I've not seen Steven Universe, but I know.
Oh God.
I know.
All of you should watch Steven Universe and then Steven Future because
Heartbreaking.
so many feelings. So many
Yeah,
feelings.
that's probably why I've avoided it thus
Oh
far.
no, you should watch it. It's so good.
Okay.
Anyway,
Anyway.
Unico, adorable. I don't even know whose pick of the week it is.
It's
because
mine.
We all chose it, and we were all like, we're gonna fight over it. But Tess is stronger than me, so
Actually, it was Watson's pick of the week, and then you chose the EC comic.
True.
Instead, so I stole it.
Yeah. Yep.
I stole it from
She
Watson.
beat up a dog
I stole
to
him.
steal this pick of the week.
Wow.
You monster.
Please don't call the police on me. But yeah.
All right, so she mentioned EC Comics.
Yes.
I did not realize until a couple days ago when a friend of mine who is an artist messaged me and she was like, "Hey, I see that you're posting about this EC Comics thing. What is EC Comics and why do I care about it?" And I was just like, "You make comics. How do you not know EC?" And then I realized I'm very, very old. And there's a lot of people who do not know what EC Comics is. So I'm going to give you a quick run through right now about EC Comics. EC Comics came about in the 1940s/50s. It was a lot of horror and some sci-fi, and it was basically morality tales where there was no protagonist. There was no real hero to the stories. It was just short, like 7-8 page, like here's a story and there's no real good guy. Which is not a thing I usually really go for. The lack of protagonist is usually problematic for me.
Got no one to root for. In
Historically,
comics.
yeah, I need someone to root for. But these are stories that are told like quickly and in a way that I was like, oh, okay, all right, I see it. And we'll talk about the new sci-fi book in just a few minutes. But that's kind of the gist of it. Like the early days of EC, it was a lot of horror, a lot of sci-fi, and a lot of violence, a lot of gore. And it's what caused the Comics Code to come into being. We got a wild child psychologist writing a book about how every social ill for anyone under 18 was comic book related. Yeah. Yeah. And so there was like literal Senate hearings about comic books, and they were like, yes, this is problematic. Anyway,
pictures.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We're not allowed.
Yeah. It was a wild time. So these books, the horror book that came out last week and the sci-fi book that comes out this week, the president/publisher of Oni Press, Hunter Goranson, who will be here Saturday to talk to you about EC, was like, I would like to see what would happen if EC Comics did not get stymied by Congress and by the Comics Code, and what would happen if it continued to publish until now. Like, what would those books look like?
Would look like this?
It'd look like this, yes. We'll get there. We're going to talk about it in just a few minutes. Anyway, the history of EC is that they told stories that did not have a clear good guy, bad guy. They were Aesop's Fables level morality tales, and the parent, hi Megan, the parents at the time kind of freaked out about it. They were like, I don't know how to deal with this. So, anyway, Congress got involved.
It's always getting involved.
Always. Anyway.
Yeah. I just read the horror one. It was very good. I think the last story was my favorite just because of that final line. I thought that was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, the last line of all of the stories tend to be like,
bam.
Yeah. They're very good at punching you in the gut. You're like, oh, I'm enjoying this. Oh no.
Yeah.
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 That's kind of the vibe of EC Comics.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Very good.
All right, so we've talked about Unico. Should we talk about Unico some more?
I mean, Megan missed most of the Unico.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It's so cute.
I read it last week. We got them a little bit in advance, so I got to read this last week. Philip and I both read it around the same time, and he was like, "Oh!" and I was like, "Yeah, me too."
Yep. Relate.
But he read / saw the original Unico back in the late 70s, early 80s, and I did not. I knew that it existed, but I didn't know anything about it. So now I need to go back and read the original because this one is so good. Mm-hmm. It's so cute.
So cute.
So
We've also
cute.
got these giant bookmarks and these little cards, these little collector cards.
So the important thing is the bookmarks are not just bookmarks; they're lenticular animation.
They are. They are really cool,
You
and
get-
they're literally ginormous.
Yeah, they are very big. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you get like cute baby Unico, and then like, oh no, I should not mess with that Unico. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. It's very good. You should come in the store and buy a copy.
All right, so we're gonna talk about books now.
Is Unico not a book?
We're gonna talk about comics now.
Is it not a comic?
Floppy comics,
Floppy comics.
the monthly comic books. We're gonna talk about that now.
Okay.
We're gonna start with some Absolute Power, which, for those of you who have not been paying attention, this is DC's big event right now. At the end of this event, it's going to create a whole new universe, but we're not going to talk about that yet. With this, they've created some new Amazos, which, for those of you who don't know, Amazo is a robot who can steal / mimic the powers of the Justice League. And in this, there are 7 of them, and they each have a different power set. So like the first issue of the miniseries that focuses on them is the Marvel Family Amazo. So it has sort of the same power set as Shazam and the Marvel Family. Anyway, this deals a lot with that. All of the heroes who have not been captured yet have sort of gathered together in Superman's Fortress of Solitude. And they're like, we're gonna beat the bad guys, but we're gonna chill here for a minute. But Amanda Waller has sort of recruited / enslaved, like honestly, Dreamer.
No.
And she's been a hero long enough to be like, oh, I know the Fortress of Solitude. I know the people that go there. I will slip in through the back door. Anyway, this is sort of a running fight for most of this issue. And it is mostly about, like, the first issue, somewhere between the first issue and this issue. I can't remember if it happened in the first issue of this or in the various mini-series / crossovers that happen. I can't remember. But John Kent, Superman's son, got captured. And he...
Again?
Yeah. It happens. Look, John's young. He's doing his best.
Yeah.
But he gets captured, and like Brainiac Queen Brainiac, whatever she's called, has he's like half a cyborg now. And there's a few really, really strong moments between him and Superman where it's like, son, what are you doing? And he's like, I don't want to be this. But
yeah. Oh no.
Yeah. Anyway.
I already feel emotions. And
Yeah, there's a lot going on in this book. My favorite part of it, though, is they're having a discussion towards the beginning, and it's like, who's in charge? Who's gonna lead the fight? And Batman and Mr. Terrific are starting to fight, and Wonder Woman's like, oh my god, we disbanded the Justice League, and now we can't figure out who's in charge. And while they're arguing, Nightwing's like, can I have your attention, please? I would like to tell you some things.
Iconic,
Yeah.
honestly.
And Nightwing's like, I'm in charge. Y'all shut up. Like,
I'd listen to him.
yeah. And he's like, Titans are the Justice League. You guys just chill out. Anyway, Nightwing continues to be awesome in this. I did not think I would enjoy this miniseries because so much of it is like, oh, the good guys are just like, meh. The bad guys are the focus. But like having Nightwing and the Titans be sort of like the main super team in this, quite enjoying it quite a lot.
You've kind of sold me. Why do I want to read it now?
Yeah, because Nightwing.
Yeah, truly.
Nightwing's like, y'all hush. I got this. Yeah.
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 Oh my god.
So speaking of super teams, we've got Uncanny X-Men #1, which I barely care about the X-Men right now, but this is written by Gail Simone. So she has taken a team I don't care about and a character I'm actively hostile towards, Gambit, and turn it into one of the best X-Men comics I've ever read. It's a very low key, like it's Rogue and Gambit and Wolverine, and then Nightcrawler, and a Make-A-Wish kid. Like that's the gist of this book. Like a Make-A-Wish kid is like, I would like to meet the X-Men before I die. And they go meet him. And that is 90% of this book. It makes me really excited for the rest of Gail's run. Because like the beginning of the Krakoa era, I was super invested and I read all of the things. And then about halfway through, I was like, this is too much. I just can't. So, anyway, Gail Simone writing X-Men. She has put out all over social media. This is like a dream project for her. The art is beautiful. And like it wasn't like, who would you like to be an artist? The editor was like, this is your artist. And she was like, oh, okay, that's perfect. And it is. The art's beautiful. The story is amazing. I did not expect, I expected to like it because it's Gail Simone. I did not expect it to make me feel emotions. Especially because Gambit.
Yeah.
But it's so good. So if you're like on the fence about do I want to read an X-Men book? I don't know. This is the one.
This is the one.
Yeah, this is the one. Like you can ignore the rest.
Oh, it is really pretty.
And like the rest of them are like, oh, should we be X-Men or is the X-Men dead? Should we go to Antarctica or wherever Cyclops is? Should we join his team? And they're just like, no. Absolutely not. No, I don't want to go hang out with Cyclops.
Valid.
I just want to chill. I don't think I want to be an X-Men anymore. I would like to just do good in the world. Anyway, this book was significantly better than I expected it to be.
That's a weird sticker.
Oh no. Weird stickers. All right. So, I only have a couple more books to talk about. This one, however, the Power Fantasy. So, it's Kieran Gillen, who wrote Once and Future, who, those of you who have been paying attention to the show know. Once and Future is one of my favorite comics of the last forever. It's amazing. This comic, however, is Kieran Gillen is like, what would happen if superheroes exist, but like existentially? not like if they were corporate owned or anything like The Boys, but like what would happen if there was a limited number of superheroes and they decided to make the world a better place. What would that look like? And in this issue, we get the answers to that, and the answers are not happy. Like, there are 6 superheroes in the world. It's like if Chidi and Eleanor from The Good Place were superheroes. What would that look like? And that is this book. They ask the big questions like, what is moral? What if someone does something horrible, what should I do? What is my expectation? What is my response to the horrible thing that they're doing? And sometimes it's like, I murder the president of the United States from a distance. Whoops. Like, no remorse. It's just like, oh, these people did a bad thing. They gotta die. What? Anyway, the art is much like X-Men. It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love every bit of it. And like, I cannot wait to see the rest of the commentary that Kieran Gillen is giving to not just the idea of superhero comics, but to the world at large. Like, this is a much bigger story than I usually see in comics. Like, this is not about like, oh, superheroes are doing a thing. This is about like, what do we as people expect from those in charge and those who have the power to make change? Like, what do we expect from them? Like, it's asking a lot of big questions. I'm excited to see if it gives any answers. I don't expect it to.
Yeah.
Like, most of the time when we get a book or a show or a movie that asks these kind of questions, it's open-ended at the end. Like, the best example I can give from the last few years is the Orville, which started off as basically like Star Trek fan fiction. Like, what if Star Trek, what if people talked like normal humans, but also Star Trek? And then we got season 3, and it was like, oh no, these are huge questions. They're asking these, and they don't really give us satisfactory answers. It's just like, okay, we're gonna ask these questions. We are humans.
Because it's kind of questions you got to answer for yourself.
Exactly. And this feels like that kind of book.
That's really interesting, actually.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really well written, and I don't know where they're going. I'm excited to see what happens.
You may have sold me.
Yeah, I tried to sell you earlier, and you were like,
did.
oh. I was
in the middle of reading Unico.
I was like, here's a comic you should read, and she was like, unicorns though.
It's
and
true.
I was like, it's fair. It's fair.
It's true.
I can't be mad.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
So my pick of the week, unsurprising to those of you who know me, Cruel Universe, which is the new EC sci-fi comic. This gentleman is fighting this dinosaur. That's the first story in the book. It's by Matt Kent. And for those of you who don't know, Matt Kent has done a lot of comics. a lot of indie books. I think at this point his claim to fame might be co-writing Berserker with Keanu Reeves. But this is the first story is him and an artist named Kano doing. I'm gonna throw the table of contents up there so that you guys can see it. There's a lot of amazing talent on all of the EC books. God. But again, these are morality tales. There's no hero, there's no villain. It's all shades of gray. It's an anthology book. which for the last 30 years, anthology books haven't really worked that well. But I will say we're now 2 issues deep into the new EC universe. And I feel like the guys doing these books understand what they're doing and why they're doing it. I'm very excited because Saturday, we're going to have Hunter Goranson, the president and publisher of Oni Press, and he's going to be here talking about the new EC. I'm very excited. I got an email from those guys yesterday, and they were like, "What do you expect from us?" And I was like, "I expect you to be as excited as I am about EC and talking about it."
Yeah.
And then day before yesterday, I got a message from a friend who is an artist who has made comics. Like,
You already talked about this.
and I just want to talk about it more.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I'm very excited about EC Comics, and I'm very excited about all of you joining us on this journey and reading more EC.
Yeah. I was like halfway through this. I finally read the other one.
Epitaphs.
Epitaphs.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah, these are great. This one, I think Epitaphs is a little bit stronger than this one, but this one is
It's still really good.
also very, very good. I enjoyed this a lot. And they're like, it's not just morality tales. There's like stuff in here that feels very topical. More so even in the sci-fi than in the horror. Like stuff that like feels like right now. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about EC.
It's gonna be really great. I'm
Hopefully
pretty excited
you
as
can all
well.
make it in on Saturday.
Yeah.
Talk
It'll
to
be
her.
so much fun.
Yeah. It will
We're
be
having a
amazing.
sale of
We are?
some type. We are not sure the details yet. I'm sure we will all find out about the day before.
I think the plan
So-
is to put the details out tomorrow night.
Okay.
Those are my plans. We'll
That
see.
sounds
We'll see what
that's
happens.
great.
Details should go out tomorrow night. But we should have
It's store wide.
a bigger than normal store-wide sale for the big EC
Mm-hmm.
launch event.
So come and spend money.
Yeah. That'll be great.
That would be really great. Thanks. Yeah. Jacqueline says Friday.
Friday. That's
So we don't even get to know what it is until Friday.
okay. All right, Jacqueline. Fine.
It's okay.
All right.
Will trades be included in the sale? We don't know. Or at least I don't know.
I know that we're gonna do a flat sale percentage on the whole store. That is what I know.
Oh no.
Everything in the store will be on sale. Everything, including Tess.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
As far as I know, Philip will be here, so he will also be on sale.
Yep. What about you? How much are you going for?
I'm always like 79% off.
Yeah.
Yeah, always.
79?
Yeah. I've run out of books to talk about, and Philip is not here for me to bounce off of.
Unfortunately.
So, yeah,
You can just keep saying things.
I could. It's true. It's true.
Will statues also be included?
Everything.
Everything.
Everything in the store.
Okay, I understand that, but I know sometimes like statues are exempt from that.
Yeah, no, this one, the only things that will be exempt
Giant
are
size X-Men.
new releases and things in people's subscription boxes.
Okay.
Anything else
Fair
in the
game.
store will be on sale. Yeah, so
Cool. So I need to get here early so I can get all of my stuff out of the way.
yes,
Make sure I
exactly,
get everything.
exactly.
Yeah. Because that's just what I need to spend more money.
And then for those of you who are like, oh, I can't make it this Saturday, sad times. September 28th, we're going to have Fall Festival. It'll be set up very similarly to Free Comic Book Day. We're going to have artists and vendors set up on the sidewalk. This will be the first time I talk about this. We are going to be opening early on that day.
Oh.
I am going to be opening early.
Okay.
I don't expect anyone else to do this. But our friends Jamie Cosley and he has got Art Balthazar coming with him. They will only be able to be here from 10 to 11. So I will be here early to open the store early so that if people want to come and see Jamie and Art, I'll be here. We'll be here.
We'll be here.
They have something to do late, like starting at noon. So they're coming here for an hour and then just shooting off to do another thing. But it's the first time we've had Art Balthazar here. For those of you who know Franco and Tiny Titans and things like that, Franco and Art do a lot of things together. And we've had Franco here in the past. We've got a lot of Franco's crayon art on the wall in the back. But I've been talking to Jamie, and he and Art will only be able to be here for about an hour on that day.
Yeah, so come early.
So we'll be here early. I'm telling all of our vendors, we're going to open early, so if you want to be here early.
Great. If you don't,
that's fine. Also fine. Yeah. That day, we've got it set up for 11 to 4. I'll be here at 10. I'll be here earlier than that, but we're going to open at 10 because 10 to 11 is when Jamie and Art can be here.
Yes.
So for those of you who are like, I don't know about that day because I got other things to do, you got a large swath of time to come by and see us.
Yeah. Yeah, there's lots of cool things happening in September. Like the launch of RCX Media.
Yes, RCX Media. Thank you. So in September, RCX Media is going to launch. We're going to have 2 shows a week. Our Tuesday night live show will happen every week, regardless.
Yes.
And every Friday at 9:30, some of them will be live and some of them will be pre-recorded. Philip and I have already recorded some of it. We'll be doing more of it this week and then going forward. But we're going to have, we got a podcast called Cancel Your Box, Cancel My Box, not yours, mine.
Not yours.
Cancel My Box. We've got, RCX After Dark. And then we've got our anthology. So every week, starting in September, there's 2 opportunities to see our beautiful faces on the internet.
Yeah. And sometimes even more. Sometimes other faces.
That's true, because sometimes anthology just pops up out of nowhere.
Yeah. Who the fuck?
And then Tess and Jacqueline.
Yes, we've been filming videos about our wrap-ups for graphic novels each month.
Yep.
So you can check those out as well.
What was that called?
RCX Unwrapped.
Unwrapped.
It was supposed to be wrapped, but then I said unwrapped thinking I had said wrapped. So, you know.
And it sounded better.
It's good, right? It's fine. But yeah, lots of exciting things happening.
We have so much going on right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Do we have anything else? Do you guys have any questions, comments, nasty remarks?
Concerns, random accusations. Probably not.
No,
I'm sorry. I feel like I should have maybe read more things this week.
Same.
You read a lot.
I did read a lot, but a lot of it was stuff I was like, I read it and it was fine. The things that I think, Philip and I would be excited about, Space Ghosts, Chitara.
Yeah. But that's like a Philip and you
Yeah,
situation.
both of these were great. They were fantastic. But like, Space Ghost is number 4, Chihara is number 2. Like, we're not at the beginning or the end of a story arc.
Oh, we should show off Magic Pickle.
Oh, Magic Pickle, yes. Philip's pick of the week is the new Magic Pickle. It is a pickle, and it is magical, and I am trying to vamp for time because Tess is still very far away. Why did you stop?
Yeah, suffer.
Pickles are magical.
Magic Pickle. And the Roots of Doom.
The Roots of Doom?
I should have read this.
Yeah, I probably should have too.
Look, it's funky.
Yeah.
Philip, do you have any comments that we could read out loud? It's gonna take a moment.
Philip needs food. I would like to say that I hope that he has pizza on hand. And if he doesn't have pizza on hand, that Jacqueline would be happy to go out and get him some pizza.
Is this because you want pizza?
I always want pizza.
Philip says lots of puns, so I assume it's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's investigators level puns, apparently.
Investigators but pickles.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Look at him. You see that? Oh, that's so good.
I'm glad you love Transformers. I love it too. I restocked Transformers and Void Rivals and Duke and Cobra Commander this week. Like anything that was available to order, I ordered it. So if you're missing issues of any of those things, we probably have them in stock.
Probably.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of the whole Energon universe. Everything they've done so far has been phenomenal. I really enjoyed it. Actually, one of the books that we did not talk about this week. Hold on, let me find it. Oh God, how many books did I read? Scarlet, number 3, which is a running fight. Like that's the reason I didn't really talk about it is because it is literally 22 pages of a running fight. Not really a lot to talk about. There are sharks.
Sharks.
Yeah, there are sharks and Scarlet has to do a fight.
To do a fight.
She has to do a fight.
Do a fight.
For 20 pages.
And Philip also reminded us that Batman and the Bat Cycle will be there.
Ooh!
Take that as you will.
Yes. Batman will be here and he will be asking the hard questions like, where is she?
Who is she?
I don't remember. I haven't seen that movie in a while. I don't remember.
You were supposed
I
to
assume it's Maggie Gyllenhaal, but I don't know. I don't know. He said, where is she?
And that's all you remember.
And that's all I remember. I know that Batman saved Joffrey, and then the Red Wedding happened.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Those things.
But yeah, it's going to be pretty great. I keep giving you things to like build off of, and you keep shutting me down.
I apologize.
Oh, Brian really enjoyed the art of Transformers. Do you have any recommendations like that?
The art of Transformers. Ooh,
it is really pretty.
It is. So if you enjoyed Transformers, especially the first volume, it's Daniel Warren Johnson. He did a DC book, a Black Label book called Wonder Woman Dead Earth, which feels like an indie book that just happens to have Wonder Woman in it. It's a post-apocalyptic story where Wonder Woman's been like frozen in a tube for 100 years. And then like she wakes up and she's like, oh no, everybody's dead. And there's no heroes left. He also did a book for Image called Do a Powerbomb, which is about luchadors fighting God. It is amazing. It is absolutely brilliant.
I think it was one of Philip's pick of the year, or was it you?
Maybe both. I don't know. We both loved it. It was so good. Like, Do a Powerbomb is an amazing
maybe
book.
Not.
Yeah.
No, just don't worry about it.
And then he did I think it was Metal Shark Bro for Image. I didn't read that one.
Shark Bro.
Metal Shark Bro. I think that was the name of the book. It looked insane. I have not read that one yet.
Megan asks if you can put the previous recommendation in their box. The first one. Do you remember what
Wonder Woman Dead Earth?
Yep.
Wonder Woman Dead Earth. I will order you a copy. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, and while you're at it, I may as well read it too.
Yeah. I need to order another copy for the shop. I noticed today that we were out. So I need to order many copies.
You should order 3.
It's so
one for
good.
me, one for Megan.
So good.
One for the store.
Like every other hero is dead. Like when she wakes up, she's like, oh my God, my head hurts. She looks over and she's like, oh, that's Batman's skeleton. Oh, sad. Like it's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
And then she turns Superman's skull and spine into a weapon.
Honestly?
Yeah. She's like, oh, I need a weapon. I'm gonna turn this into a flail and just
whip it around.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it's God. The book, like I said, it does not feel like a DC comic. It feels like an indie book that just happens to have DC characters in it.
Mm.
It's really, really good. Anyway.
Yeah. There's also a Wonder Woman DC Compact coming out this week, along with another Batman one. So that's pretty good.
So the DC Compact comics, we're getting Wonder Woman Year One and Batman Hush this week.
Mm-hmm.
And today I reordered all of them.
Yes.
Because
we're sold out.
We're sold out of everything.
Except for the Watchmen one.
Except for Watchmen. But like it's like the DC Compact comics are such the perfect size.
They are. I never would have read Far Sector if it hadn't been for that. And I loved it.
Yeah, it was very good. So anyway, next week I'll have all of those restocked. But tomorrow we've got Hush, we got Batman, Wonder Woman Year One coming out. Yeah. So yeah, there's
pretty
a
exciting.
lot of good stuff coming out.
There's a lot of good stuff happening tomorrow, and there's a lot in like our all ages and YA.
God, so much all ages stuff coming out tomorrow.
Yes.
Jacqueline was like, "Oh my God, there's so many books."
There's a lot of books. Lots of books.
That was my Jacqueline impression. Did you believe it?
I did not. No, that was the furthest thing from Jacqueline, probably.
Fine.
You had like a slight. I don't even know what kind of accent you did, but it's not.
I don't know either. I knew it didn't sound anything like her. I was hoping you would back me up, but it's fine.
And I decided to shut you down.
It's fine. It's fine.
Sorry. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So.
All right. So for those of you who have need to catch up, you need to read Unico. It is the most adorable, fun action adventure book I've read in a while.
It's very cute.
We've
I
also
normally
got
don't like this kind of thing, but I enjoyed it.
we've got lenticular bookmarks. We've got trading cards. We've got a bunch of free stuff. Come in, get Unico. You will not regret it. I promise. It is amazing.
He did. Megan says he sounded like Gru from Despicable Me, and yeah.
I didn't mean to, but yes, I see it. I see it. Yes.
It's because you're bald.
It's true. It's true.
Oh my God.
I can't just.
You sound so sad. Well, thank you for joining us today. Sorry it was a little bit chaotic, unconventional, not what you were expecting.
It's exactly what I was expecting.
Well, I mean, we expected it. We prepared it.
I'm glad you could see us. We weren't sure.
We were not sure.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but it worked out in our favor. So yeah.
All right.
Come visit us this weekend.
Come
The
see us
10th.
Saturday. We're president and publisher of Oni Press. Hunter Goranson will be here.
Yeah.
Also, the head of his, I don't know, his PR firm, Torma, who used to work at Third Eye up in Annapolis, will be here. We'll probably have some free stuff to give away. I'm not 100% sure.
I'm so excited.
But we'll be here, and we're gonna talk a lot about EC
We're gonna talk
Comics
a lot.
this weekend.
We're gonna talk a lot.
Yeah, yeah. So
More than we
Saturday's
usually
gonna be
do.
a super fun time.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Woo! All right, everyone. Have a wonderful night.
Oh
no. Yeah, that was not very good.
That was great.
I think it was perfect. Bye.
Bye.